So what's up there, guys? Mag 1381. I got a haircut the other day. Been on the computer just taking care of a little bit of stuff. But y'all have been wanting to see a video of my truck for the longest time, so I figured I'd do one. What it's got in it's a 3.8 liter V6. It'll pull 6x12. I've actually pulled 6x16 with it before, but it didn't. It only had a bush hog on it, so it didn't even have a tractor. But this truck is still very nice. A little bit dusty, but we're gonna clean it out. Fuse box is actually up here instead of in the cab of the truck. Typically it's under the dash on the driver's side. There's your battery and stuff. I don't know a whole lot about these engines, except the technology in it is ridiculous, and you can just see it's a lot different. So if I showed you my buddy's f-150, it would look different. One thing I do like about this truck is that the hood has got hydraulics on it, so I don't even have to. It'll just go up on its own. So I don't even have to worry about taking off the whole thing and putting it up there like all the older trucks got. And the hoods are typically very heavy. Everything's made of plastic now. I mean, they have definitely skimped out, you can see, but this truck is made to crush. Say if you were in my buddy's F-100, you would damage somebody's car before, you know. Say if I hit somebody, this thing would crush from here all the way back to the engine. So, which it's made to do that. It's got the big radiator on it. It's like normal car. This is a 2011 Ford F-150 XLT. It's not the Lariat edition. Didn't have that kind of money to throw on it. But yep. But I'm gonna do a full walk around of it. And I'll show you the miles and stuff it's got on it. Now the inside is not very clean, but it's nice. It's okay. I showed you all a picture of it on Facebook. That was after I washed it, but typically wash it about once a month. Sometimes I'll wash it like 2 or 3 times a month, but it just depends on how dirty it is. But I just got these for Christmas. Put on there. They're like $300 installed, $299. Now this truck is kind of dirty, so just kind of a heads up. Which I'll clean it out soon. But we work in it a lot. Well, when I do work, but it's winter time. Oh crap, I don't even have the keys. I should, but it's got 18,000 miles on it. It's almost 20,000. We do a lot of around here driving. We do not drive long distances, but it's the extended cab with the short bed. They actually do make custom trucks. They got the extended cab, the crew cab, and then they even got the long bed on top of that. You don't see that very often, but there was a truck there that had it. That's for that. Your glove box. But it's got these bucket seats in it, which are very nice. Yeah, I need to get some rubber floor mats because my boot over there is just starting to wear a hole in it. You can see where my foot sits, but yeah, it's a nice truck. It's nice to drive, but it does get very dirty from working so much during the summer and fall months. I mean, we get in and out of this like a lot of time today, but I got people riding in my truck and they throw all their crap in there because they think it's cute. I do have the decals on, which that was about 160 or so. I got my iPad case and crap in here. Here's a bracket for the other bagger. I got my chaps in here because I don't like it for them to sit in the toolbox, which I'll show you all that next. But you get so much room in this thing. There's enough room in here for somebody to put that seat all the way back, and you should have room. I think it actually is all. It might have a couple more clicks to go, but you get your 12 volt plug right there. And you do not have AC back here, but this truck circulates air very good, so it pushes most of the air back. But I don't ever ride back here. Actually, I rode back here on the way to the doctor when I had my eye surgery, and I don't know what the hell all that is. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's dirt on the roof there, and there's crap up there too. What the hell? what people are doing to my truck. But it's got like 20,000 on her. But we do drive a good bit during the summer. During the winter, we barely do any. But now we're gonna go back to the back. There's my hitch. It's Robbie said I should just tow it off the bumper, but he was nuts, so I had to. Actually, I put it on myself. That's right. Had the hitch. Well, I bought the hitch. It was like $200 or something like that. 150, $200, and we just bolted it on with wrenches. And it's got the 2-inch ball hitch on there, which, you know, it is dirty, but we'll wash it soon. There's Greenway. I get so many calls from that. I was having a guy ask me like a million times, how long is the bed on your truck? Well, it's a short bed, bud. And all the Lariats have got this step, but this truck wide is 1, 2, 4, 5, like 6 foot wide by like 1, 2, 3, 5. I would say like 6, about like 6 by 6.5 or 7 foot bed. And then with this, it's a couple more feet, so you got like 9 foot there. But and the toolbox, it gets kind of dirty in here. But this is typical. I have this crap in my truck every day because you don't know what will happen around here. We get a lot of storms. You go get some more gas for tomorrow. I got a big job, but we 1i2 HS56C and the 290. Typically I'll take the 290 out because we don't need it that much. I've got one more 1i2, but it's at my dad's house because he was cutting down some stuff. It's my new one that I got. But yeah, I'd typically just keep that one in the truck anyway. I only need one most of the time, but I gotta sharpen the chain on that. But we'll carry some bar oil, which this is actually empty, so I'm gonna throw that out. You got WD-40 for the blades, and this hatchet, which is sharp as all hell. A little bit of towing change for if the mower ever gets stuck, which it's gotten stuck before in ditches. But you got tools for like the chainsaws and stuff in there, and bar oil and more 4-cycle oil, and earplugs for some bitch. But that's basically it for the truck, guys. I wish I had that steer step, which he told me I could get one. He goes, we can put you a different tailgate on there, the one with the stepper. But I said no. It comes out. It's like a little part here, and you just pop this little button and it slides out and comes down, and then you got the handle that comes up. But this here, I don't know what this is, so if somebody can tell me, don't be looking up my shit either. But you know, yeah. So that's basically it. It's a nice truck here. We'll get on this side now. Keys are inside. I forgot. I would have started it up for y'all, but it's got the EcoBoost in it, so there's, you know, it's definitely gets good gas mileage. I'm pushing around. I can do probably 17 to 20 miles a gallon in the city sometimes. On the interstate, I'm pushing like 22 or so, but typically, if I'm ever pulling a trailer, I'm like 14, 15 miles a gallon most of the time. But this is not the Lariat, so your mirrors do not move in. They don't fold in by themselves, because on the Lariats they do. So you got to get out and pull them in if you ever have to, which just kind of sucks. But just got different stuff, beanie and gloves and the trimmer head, which I always keep. I keep an extra one with me all the time because you never know when Robbie will break one. But I got a new guy I hired. I've been in the process of hiring a new guy, so I did. Had a couple guys interested in the job, and I selected one guy who's never had lawn experience in his life, which I'm going to train him up and stuff, but he needs a job. So, but he does do pot, so if he's going to be fueling his pot addiction with the money I give him, he is not going to be hired, which I still got to talk to him a little bit about that. And if that goes faulty, then I'm going to have this other guy work for me. But Robbie said that he didn't want to work this year because he's going into the military. So that's what will happen if well, Robbie, he's going to be here for a little bit longer. He said he might be able to give me some assistance right in the beginning of the year. Well, because my season's getting ready to start. Like, I've got grass and stuff I'm getting ready to mow. The mower, I'm still looking for a mower. We're not going to do an impulse buy because that is bad. But we're still looking for a good mower. I'm going to try to buy a used one instead of a brand new one, because brand new one running you up to 9 or 10 grand depending on what kind of goodies you get with it. And I've got to have the Ultravac with it. And they're expensive as all hell, but you know. Yeah, I don't have anywhere to go today, so I'm excited. I've got the dimmer. I can turn these lights on. Well, I guess the key's got to be on. Damn. But yeah, this truck is very nice. It doesn't have the electric seats, which I'm happy to be able to afford this truck, because most 20-year-olds don't have a truck like this. Which, yeah, I got money laying all over the place that falls out of there. But yeah, so I'm gonna clean it up here in the next couple of days, and it gets dirty as hell too. So we'll be cleaning that. I never even noticed that, how dirty that damn thing is, but it gets dirty from getting in and out all the time. But we'll wash it up. It's time to do the inside. I know that. But Ford, best truck on the market.